The autumn leaves pass by my window. Hi, Brenda. Impromptu. I know. But I was sitting here. Hi, Deb on the move. I wanted to give you Hi, Mandy. How are you, sweetie? I wanted to give you a little bit of a peek. I've been cleaning and decorating all day, and I'm not even an inkling through. But see, look, I still have my summer wreath. I'm telling you the truth, guys. So I got to get that done. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet, but that will be changed. But this part I did get done. Do you like the fireplace? Trust me, we're not going to need a fireplace this year. It's not going to be cold at all. Jackie Burns, Evie, Karen H., Kids Galore, Mandy Hall, Deb on the Move, Brenda Welch. How are you, my friends? Guys, you know what? I want your input on this. You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about you remember that one post I put up and it talked about the broken crayons, but we can all, I can't remember exactly, I'd have to go back and look. We all are broken crayons, but together we make a beautiful picture. Do you remember that when I posted that on my community post? Thank you. Anyway, I was thinking about, like a day before when I know I'm going to go on live, we can just all, and we'll do just like we're doing here, we're talking, but I would put my camera on what I'm coloring, and the Dollar Tree has beautiful adult coloring books. And I thought we could all just relax and color and chit chat as we're chatting, because it's a proven fact that coloring is very cathartic. It's very relaxing. The teacher I used to work with when she was in college, coloring, and she really did. Getting her master's, on her downtime, she would color when she would start stressing out. And until I ended my work time with her when we moved, she was still doing that. She said it was very, very relaxing and cathartic to her. So if you guys want to join me in coloring, like I said, I will let you know when I'm doing that, and we can do that together as we're talking. Like I said, I'll put the camera on to what I'm coloring as we're talking. It's up to you. Just give me your feedback. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. You and your pussycat knows. Remember Tom Jones? Don't you think that would be good, you guys? Oh, I do too, Karen. Oh, I'm sorry, I just jiggled the phone. I do too. Everly loves to color. And she's a darn good little colorer. And my daughter colors with her. It is. So go to the Dollar Tree if you have a Dollar Tree. And if you don't, just get a coloring book, even from your grandkids or children. But there are some beautiful coloring books at the Dollar Tree for adults. Really pretty. And get some colored pencils or crayons, whatever medium you want to use. And we can just chit chat and color the night away, if you get my drift. Because heaven knows we are all very stress-free. Ha! What a joke. You should see Paul and Angie. They just looked at me like I went nuts. Hi, Janie. Hi, Margie. Someday I'll try to get a Zoom. I don't have Zoom right now. I don't understand it right now. My mind's just going a million miles a minute. With the holidays coming up, I just did a Dollar Tree haul that I'm going to put up pretty soon. But I don't know what's going on. When I had Filmora, I could upload a video within an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tops. And that was very, very far and few between. Now that I don't have Filmora and I have iMovie, you guys, you're not going to believe this. You know that haul that I just put up from At Home and, what was it, At Home and At Home and Amazon. I know this is going to be a hard one to swallow. 6 hours. It was not a long video at all. Something's not right there. Why does it take so long to upload a video on iMovie? But when I used Filmora, it didn't take me any time at all. I swear to you, when I get my desktop figured out, I mean, I don't have it yet, but when I get it, I'm using that sucker and I'm getting Filmora back, because iMovie, I'm sorry, it's ridiculous how long it takes to upload. Hi, Naomi. Hi, Marty. But look, you guys, telling you the truth. See? That's still my summer with the bee and the lemons. So I got to get that done. I don't know what I think I might know what I'm doing, but I'm not sure yet. I think. This sign here, fall is proof that change is beautiful. That's from Hobby Lobby. And all of the fall right now is 50% off. See that little crow? That was made a long time ago. See that pumpkin right there? That was an ugly old pumpkin that I just took some flannel from Hobby Lobby and covered the pumpkin. That's all I did. And like I said, my fireplace will not be used this year because, you guys, it's not going to be a cold winter. I hate that. I wished I didn't have that in my fireplace. I wish I had wood that I knew I was going to be able to make a fire. But no, that can't happen here. So the best next thing to do is just decorate inside of it. At least you guys have something different to look at for a while. And then it'll be Christmas when we do our chit chats inside. Oh, and you guys, oh, miracles do happen. Remember I showed you those big round things in the grass where I didn't know what Mark was doing? Well, he was looking for a leak, okay? Therefore, the sprinklers weren't working. And with that being said, the grass was dying. Okay. So he found where the leak was and he's fixing it. Hallelujah. Now the next thing we have to do is get covering for my windows, because when he took the oh crap, you know what I'm talking about. The covering, oh, hold on. 1 second, hold on. Oh, we're just gonna move out here and we're gonna move into, because I'm taking you all the way in. I'm making a piece of steak. Let me put that over here. You know, my covering that I had in my patio. So I got to get blinds, but I don't know what blinds to get. And I have to wait till I can have found, shit. I have to wait till I can have found them. Really, Daveda? Afford them. But I think I'm going to get like these here, but not as wide because it's in the kitchen. But I'm hoping that's going to help keep the heat out, because you guys, I'm telling you what I have up there now are just temporary. You know, those paper, like, they're for windows, but they're paper. Well, paper doesn't keep out the heat. And my kitchen backs up into when that sun comes in at, about 1 o'clock, and it stays until the sun sets. This house bakes now that we don't have that covering. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say I'm mad because he took that down before summer was ended. Not me. No. I'm not bitter at all. Let me go back to my chat. Okay. Oh, Lord help me. Hi, TBD. Naomi. Billy Jones, how the heck are you? Yeah, I'm not bitter. I'm not resentful. Nothing like that. Not me. All I want to do is keep saying why. Why before summer did you do that? Keep in mind, we're not using our electricity. I swear this heat's getting to me. We're not using our air conditioning. So we are dealing with this crap without air conditioning. I'll tell you what, this has been one of the worst summers as far as heat and dealing with the elements that I've ever gone through. Because we live in a very hot area of Southern California. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Well, I really am complaining. I can't lie to you, I am complaining. All I have is you to rant, you know what I mean? I have to use guys as my sounding board. But anyway, so I'm going to Dollar Tree after work tomorrow, and I'm going to get some stuff and fix this wreath, okay? So it'll no longer look like summer with fall. And the fall sign was normally $21, so half off. So 11. But you guys have nice weather, right, Evie? Or is it Evie? Is it Evie or Evie? Have I been calling you the wrong name all this time? Oh, Jackie, I'm telling you what. Oh, you don't know how mad I am. Because we have a very old unit. I'll show you next time we're outside together. We have a very old unit. And it sucks the electricity. Well, you know that electricity has gone up, the energy, just like everything else. And it's too much. You know, we're basically on a fixed income, if you will. And I keep telling him, can we get a attic fan, you know, where it sucks up the hot air? I mean, I'm hoping that would even help. But I'll tell you what, this has been the worst summer that I can remember probably ever because of the situation. So I'm hoping I can find blinds that are inexpensive enough to put up on all my windows in the kitchen, because I have a lot of windows in my kitchen. I've showed you guys how many windows I have. It's 16 feet of window. So, you know, I think that would keep the heat out more. I mean, paper, those paper temporary things, they don't keep the heat out. I mean, that's just a given. Whereas if you have ones like this, they're made of this wood. I mean, it keeps more of the heat out, right? Oh my gosh, Mandy. When I get out of my car, if you guys could see my face, when I'm in my car and turn on the air, it's like, oh, I could just drive forever because I have the air on. And then as soon as I pull into the garage, it's like I walked into an oven. And we haven't had anything less than 80 and 90 degrees here for over 2 months. You just had a big storm go over, got dark as night, still hurricane season here in Tampa, Florida area. It gets hard keeping up with the lawn. Oh my gosh, I'm hoping now my lawn will look decent. And I don't want to keep these paper things down all the time, But I don't have a choice because it's hard to pull them up again. It's not like having a regular blind, you know, so I just keep them down. Plus the backyard isn't anything to look at. It's no great shake, you know what I'm saying? So once the backyard gets done, again, I would like to be able to open up my blinds so you can see out there, but I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Please hit the likes. Yes, please. And please share out my channel if you think anyone would like any DIYs that I do. I mean, I know they're not going to dig the talking because if they don't know me, they're just going to pass by it thinking, I don't know you, chick. I don't want to talk to you. But, I mean, if they like any of my, you know, the things that I make, I would appreciate it immensely, immensely. Because when I walk into work now, I'm going, oh, I don't want to be here. Oh, poor me. I'm being melodramatic right now, but there's some truth to that. But are they certain sizes, Margie? Because I don't know if I need a certain size for these windows. I mean, I could always, you know, obviously measure and see. I want to go back to what you're saying. Yeah, you have had heat waves, Evie or Evie. Oh, I wish. Is it a long E or a short? Is it or E? Evie or Evie? I just won't want to be calling you the wrong name. We just had a big storm. Okay, I read that one. I only have air in the car. Yep, read that one. It would help a lot. Evie, I had a friend who lives in Bradford and she loves the heat. She loves the heat? Oh, I wish I loved the heat. I wished I loved the heat, but I don't. Oh, Evie, you told me there. Okay, I'm sorry. I see it up here now. Evie. Oh, good. Evie. Well, Karen, you know, you asked it and I asked it, but I don't know. I don't know. What the heck was in his head? But we don't want to talk about it any longer because Daveda just gets mad. Oh, God help me. But see, I don't know how expensive the plantations are, Marty. I can't afford real expensive. You need your fire surround secured to the wall, then I can decorate it. Cool. But don't you think that's a good thing to do with the fireplace if you're not going to use it? Okay, but Jackie, I'm looking back guys on the comments. But when you use iMovie, does your iMovie take forever? 6 hours for that small of a video? All I kept thinking is, what if that was a tutorial that was like 40 minutes? It would have taken me 2 flipping days to get that thing out. It's ridiculous. I never had that problem with Filmora. Never. Never. So you're into color? So you guys, do you like that? Oh, I know, Evie. I know. I was thinking about that when I said it. Be careful with the adult coloring. Please keep it, please keep it, well, I don't even know what word to use, but just keep it contained. I mean, when you're by yourself, it doesn't matter anyway, but if I was on a Zoom, if I was on a Zoom, I wouldn't do a public Zoom. I would do a private, just, you know, for my friends coming up and coloring and talking. It wouldn't be where I was blasting it to the world. See, Janie, that's what I'm saying. $4,000, no way. I'm not going to pay that. And I think plantation shutters are much more expensive than just like this, right? Don't you think they're more expensive than just like these blinds? Because I'm thinking about going to 3-day blind. I'm going to get a few estimates. I'll get at least 3 or 4 estimates. Hi, Kathy. I don't know, but it's driving me nuts. Yeah, I'm not going to get plantation then. I'll just get another kind. And I'm not going to get the motorized where they go up and down, because one day that motor is going to give out, right? And when it does give out, then what do, right? My daughter-in-law had some where they weren't motorized, but she would touch them. Well, maybe they were motorized, because when she touched them, they would just go up or down. I'm hooked on all your DIYs. You're fantastic and learned so much. I never fake baked before until I happened to get on YouTube and watch you do the ice cream banana split. Well, thank you, Marty. And I'm so excited how excited you get over making the fake bakes. That makes me happy to see you get so excited. So please share my videos with anyone that you think might like them. It really would help me out. What I do, like a couple of the young girls, and they're really good artisans. I mean, very good. And I went on to one of her lives the other night, and she said, one of the OGs of Fake Bake, Daveda Lane, and I went, oh, I'm an OG. I'm an OG. I made it to OG. I'm friends with her. She's a real sweet kid. Well, she's not a kid. I mean, she's, well, to me, she's, because I'm so old, but I take that as a compliment, because fake bakers were not out there. They were not to be had in the beginning. Trust me. There was a couple people, me and Pink Tree, which her and I are very good friends. There weren't fake bakers out there. Oh, motorized would be wonderful, but my fear is that that motor is going to give out one day. Then what do I do? That's what I thought too, Evie. When she said that she's a OG of Fake Bake, I thought, I'm taking that as a compliment. And then I texted her after, and we were laughing, and she was saying, that she really loves me and really liked what, when she caught on to my channel. But yeah, Pink Tree, like I said, she's a very good friend. And when I was doing Fake Bake, I couldn't find people. I mean, I scoured the internet. Trust me. Believe me when I tell you that, because I've been doing Fake Bakes for many years, but never knew certain techniques and all. And then when I found her, it was like, oh, hallelujah. I don't mind being an OG. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Tomorrow I have to work, and my boss, because my birthday is Thursday, and I'm going to be 20, and I'm just going to stick to that. I thought to myself, do you think that she let me off because my birthday's Thursday? Because normally I work Thursdays and Saturdays. And I almost don't want to say anything because I don't know if she did it by accident. Isn't that terrible? But then I'm going to my son's house Friday, Saturday, and then I'll come home Sunday evening. But I'll probably go live at his house at some point, because there's people that know him from a live I did before, and they really enjoyed it. So I might do that, and then you'll be able to meet him and my granddaughter if she's there, my daughter-in-law. Monday's a holiday for you, Evie? The last couple of years have gone crazy with Fake Bakes. Oh yeah, they have gone nuts. But the only thing the only thing that I look at sometimes with the fake bakers now. They learned it from somebody, okay? And in the very beginning, I don't care what kind of DIY you do. Now, there may be something you thought of in your own head, but I'm talking the majority of people, myself included. You don't all of a sudden come up with all these ideas on your own. You have learned a technique from someone, okay? And then you can put your own spin on it. I'm not doubting that for a minute. But when you do see it from someone, don't just do the easy, oh, I saw it on Pinterest, when you know for a fact you saw it from another creator. Give them the kudos, because I always give kudos. If I saw something from someone, I say I saw it from someone. If I saw it from Pinterest, which I do, and I definitely know people do, but I also know that sometimes, for whatever reason, people don't want to give credit, and I just don't understand. It doesn't make a bit of sense to me. I'm doing a couple DIYs coming up. I will definitely give out who inspired me. I mean, I think it's only right, you know? Like I said, you can put your own spin on it, and I understand that because I've done it myself. But don't act like you got this idea just from the top of your head. And again, before anyone starts throwing me any hate, I'm not saying that you can't get an idea by yourself, but the initial creation a lot of times comes from someone else. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know, my grandmother used to say that, oh, I can never remember the saying. Oh gosh, you guys, not impersonation. Oh shoot, I can't think of the word. Not copying, there's another word for it, is the truest form of, I'm getting all screwed up, damn it. The truest dang it, flattery, something about is the truest form of flattery, when someone will do what you did, but that's not the right word. But imitation, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. And it's true. I mean, I don't take any offense to someone maybe that saw something I did, but just say where you got it from. You know, I could care less if you do it. That's why I teach it. If that's the case, I would sell everything. I would make mass production and sell my stuff. That's not my end game here. My end game is to teach people so they can go ahead and make it. Because I could sell them and not show you anything. But I'd rather show people, you know, fish and, oh, I'm going to screw this one up too, doggone it. Something about give someone a fish, feed them for a day, teach them how to fish, and feed them for a lifetime. That's the same way I look at crafting. By teaching you, you can do it forever, you know, but give the kudos where they're, you know, because I have always done that and I have no problem, and I want to do that, you know. Don't act like it's your own idea if in fact it really wasn't your own idea. You know, there's nothing wrong with giving the kudos wherever you saw it from. And that's the other thing. And I see something, and if I see it from one person, and please understand, I know this, many people start doing stuff once they get wind of it, okay? So it could be someone else that you first saw it from before the other. What I do is the very first person I ever see something from doing it is the one I give kudos to. Meaning there could be another creator out there that's done it, but if I haven't seen that creator, well, I'm not going to mention them because I didn't see it from them. I'll mention the creator I saw it from, but I still mention the creator. I don't just let people think this is just my idea and I made this all up in my own head. You know, that kind of stuff bugs me. Hi, Lady Di. And that's true. Actors will say they learned from the best, then put their own thing on it. And that's exactly right. So for people to think, oh, I came up with this, I'm not going to mention another person, I don't buy it. I don't buy it I don't buy it more than half the time. People learn from people, and there's nothing wrong with saying that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because they do a wonderful job in their own right. Whatever they do with it, they do a beautiful job. You know, I mean, I just don't understand why it's so hard to give someone the credit. And I'm thankful that people are learning. I mean, Mandy, she's a perfect example. Or Marty, I'm sorry, Marty. I get the biggest kick out of her because she'll text me and she is so excited. Bless her heart. She's so excited about doing this. And I remember how I was when I was searching and trying to do this on my own, like I said before, anybody I could find on the internet. And you know the internet's big, and I put in every word I could think of to bring something up. So people that just come into this, they're excited. They've found something new. They found something that they really like. And fake bake has really, really gotten big, very big in the craft industry. And I take it with, I mean, I am completely awed and flattered that I'm considered an OG when it comes to the fake bake. There's people that are much better than I am, you know, because there's always going to be someone better. If you think that you're the end all be all, think again, because there will be someone that's going to come along that's going to have other ideas, and they are going to be wonderful and have ideas that you never had. And that's okay. That's okay. As long as you're recognized for what you've done. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Did you make a photo of hot chocolate, Jackie? I didn't see it. I'll have to go back and look. Oh, it's a wonderful thing to pass things on, ideas, Evie. It's a wonderful thing. And I love teaching. My dad was a teacher. He was an artist, you know, and he taught. He had his art studio, you know, on the second floor of where he sold his paintings. He sold his paintings, and yet he still taught the art of oil painting and pastels and watercolors, because that's what it's all about. It's teaching one another. It's bringing happiness to other people. It's bringing happiness to yourself. It's bringing something that fulfills you. If you're a creator, you're always finding something new. And that's okay. That is okay. You don't have to think that you're the one. I can't let anyone else know. They have to think that I'm the only one, because people aren't that dumb, you know? Hi, bargain shopper. Oh, okay, I'll go back and look. Auntie Cuckoo, God bless her. She shouts me out, you know? I mean, that's just what you do. I mean, her and I are personal friends, but nevertheless, even if we weren't personal friends, she's just the type, she would do that, you know? And I shout out Pink, the pink tree, you know? The pink tree has shouted me out. That's what you do. That is what you do. And I'll tell you what, it gives your viewers, whether they're your subscribers or not, it gives them a lot more respect for you. You love pastels? My A-level art piece was a saxophone player in a Harlem club. Ooh, I would love to see that. I'll have to show you guys the pastel my dad did of me. And keep in mind, he was almost blind. And he didn't tell me. Now, think about this. An artist, all his life, an artist. And he had macular degeneration, and he didn't tell any of us. He kept it to himself for a long, long time. and he did this pastel of me, and he only had his peripheral vision in his right eye. And he took a picture of me, and he did this pastel. And I'll have to show it to you sometime. It was unbelievable. Did you make the faux fruit? Would love to try. Did I make the faux fruit? Which faux fruit, Deborah, are you talking about? Your dad was a professor, not art, but economics. Well, that's a good thing to know, too. You learn from everyone and everywhere. I was taught to give kudos to peeps from I was young. It's etiquette. It is etiquette, Evie. It is. It most certainly is. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yeah, like burning Mod Podge. I'll never forget the girl that I saw it from. I don't even think she's got a channel anymore. And she was a little channel. And that's another thing. I've done collaborations, and I used to host collaborations. And I didn't look for the big numbers when I would do my collaborations. In other words, people that were in my same niche or niche, whatever way you want to call it. I wouldn't look for the big numbers. These people sometimes only had, a couple thousand, maybe 1,000 subscribers. That doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter the number that you have. If you enjoy a DIY or what they are or what they stand for, that's all I care about. I'll collab with anybody. It doesn't matter. They don't have to be someone with a lot of viewers or, you know what I'm saying? And not viewers, subscribers. I don't care about that. I care about the person. That's all I care about. Because you notice a lot of them that have a lot of the big, and I'm talking big channels. I'm talking 100,000, 75,000, 80,000, whatever. They always tend to go together when they do their DIYs. You very rarely see somebody that is a very small channel in comparison. I have never understood it. I don't understand it. I don't know if they don't see any others. That's hard for me to believe. But it's something I would never do. I just think that's wrong too. And I don't even know why I got on this, because that isn't even what I was getting on here for. All of a sudden I went into this tangent and I don't even know why. But nevertheless, oh, you know me, I talk to you about anything. Oh, hi. Hey, Val. I wasn't looking at the chat yet. I don't look at the chat until a few minutes later. How you doing? I was telling people how you've given me shout outs before, because the big channels, they don't seem to look at the littler channels to ever want to collab with them. And for the life of me, it just doesn't make sense. People are people, they have talent. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, how big of a channel you have. I just don't get it. To me, it's wrong. It's just wrong. But now that I've been on my rant and the heat has gotten to my brain completely, because it is hot here. Believe me. So, Evie, you're going to bed? What time is it there, real quick? I am always screwed up with times when it's overseas. Or over the pond, as you might say. Hi, Stitching with Sue. You're stitching some Halloween towels? Oh, those sound fun. Love you too, Val. An OG is an original to something. Like they're one of the originals that started something. That's what an OG is. Bye, Mandy. Maybe oranges, apples. I love having fruit. No, I've never done that. Now, I have made caramel apples and I've made candy apples like you get at a fair out of faux apples from Hobby Lobby, but I have never made apples. You love pastels? So what's everyone doing this weekend? I have to work Saturday. Thank you, Stitching with Sue. Machine embroidery for an upcoming craft show in September. Ooh, how cool. You love when I rant? It's half, okay. Yes, you need to go to bed, Evie. Oh, how cool. I remember when I used to sell at those. I haven't done that for years. Hey, Kayla, how you doing? Oh, I did make lemon molds, but those were tiny. I mean, those weren't, those weren't something you put in a bowl. They were more for decoration, for cakes. Just gonna craft and sew all weekend. I cleaned my house and did laundry today. So I'm going to get ready for Halloween. Yeah, I have some, like you can see, I have this done and a little bit in the kitchen, but that's it. I have so much yet to do. But then I started doing stuff, and I didn't even plan on doing what I was doing, but I was cleaning. I thought, you know what, just go with it, Daveda. Just go with it, do it. So got some stuff done, but then Sunday, well, maybe not Sunday, Monday, I'll try to get the rest done because then I want to do a video on my decor for fall and Halloween. Well, I don't know if I'll really be able to do Halloween yet because I still have like 4 different DIYs I want to do for Halloween. Okay, you too, Evie. Have a good sleep. Get your coloring books, guys, so we'll color together. Go to Dollar Tree and get your coloring book and get some color crayons and pencils. They have them all at the Dollar Tree, and then we'll color and chat. That'll be the name of my lives. Let's color and chat. Or I'll bring something into the broken crayons, I don't know what I'll do. I'll figure it out. You were booted out for some reason. Well, that's not good, Marty. It's supposed to rain there. Oh, I wish it was rain here. I love crafting when it's raining. Love it. Just gonna craft and sew all weekend. Oh, I read that. Taking the grandbabies to the San Diego Zoo. You're in San Diego, Deborah? Packing, trying to get organized. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner. I'm making some meat, but I don't know. Maybe I have some shrimp. I have some shrimp from Trader Joe's. It's already cooked, and then I take it out thawed, and I put some lemon juice on it, and then I have cocktail sauce, and I'll make a salad. So I think that's what I'll... Oh, you live in San Marcos. So you're going down to San Diego? Or is that another abbreviation for one closer? Please consider donating to your local theater or schools if you're wanting to get rid of fake bakes, Daveda. Okay, Kayla. Yep, guys, I really want to retire really bad. I've been working close to almost 40 years. That's enough. I want to not have to worry about getting up and going to work, even if it's just 2 days a week. But I want my YouTube to grow. I have to have my YouTube to grow. I have to. Once you get past LA, Deborah, and you get into Orange County, usually from Orange County to San Diego isn't quite so bad. I mean, it hasn't been in the past. I don't know. But I know once we get out of LA and we come into Orange County, it's a completely different freeway, if you will. You know, LA is so congested. Getting through I hate driving in LA traffic. I hate it. But once you get out of there and you come into Orange County, I mean, it's busy, but it's not like LA. Yeah, let's do a fundraiser. Get me retired, please. Yeah, please give the thumbs up. Thumbs up and share my videos, please. Because if I could start making a little bit of money, I don't make much on YouTube at all, but that would help. Got to get my name out there. If you retire, you can put us all to work making your beautiful pig food masterpieces. Once you start crafting on a more regular basis on YouTube, you will get a big following of watchers. FYI, I am, LOL. I used to teach oil painting classes years ago, retired, lost my wife in 2015, so I like keeping busy, and when I saw your fake bake DIYs, took such an interest, I had to try. Oh, that makes me so happy, Marty. It really does. God bless you. I made mac and cheese, added hamburger and jalapenos. It was good. Ooh, I love jalapenos. You live in San Marcos. Okay, well, that's nice. Yeah, because the views are what gets you where you make more money is your views. I'm the one that grew up in, oh, okay, Deborah, that's right. You grew up in Laguna, but too expensive, so moved to, okay. Yeah, my dad lived there, like I told you, he lived there for years, and his art gallery was in San Juan. Capistrano. Oh, thanks, bargain shopper. I appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Kayla. I appreciate that. Yep, I'm to the point now. I mean, I never used to ask, never, very rarely would I ask. And I thought, you know what? I'm honest about everything else with it. I'm just going to be honest about that. I want to retire. I'm getting old. And I would like YouTube to be at least a, you know, help with my Social Security. I haven't gotten Social Security yet. I'm going to put in for it. I'm going to start probably the beginning of the month. Well, I wonder if I should wait till I'm 67 and a half. I don't know. But anyway, I've been telling my manager that I'm getting ready to retire, so she knows. And I'll have to have a supplemental income. That's just all there is to it. It's just so expensive. You guys know. You know what I'm talking about. And I've been doing this a long time, and so, you know, I've been watching a lot of people that are influencers on, you know, making better money at YouTube. I mean, it's not a shock when you're on YouTube. I mean, when you've been on as long as I have, you want to make money, you know, especially when you spend as much as you do in creating things for people to see and to learn. And I don't have a what do you call it? What do you call it in YouTube? I don't have a, oh, come on. Oh, I lost my, starts with a P, Patreon. I don't have Patreon. I don't on Facebook have, I can't remember what you call it on Facebook. I mean, I don't really show anything on Facebook. Actually, I should. But, yeah, I need to make that supplemental, you know. So, with all that being said, that's why I now say, you know, would you mind doing this for me so more people see? Because a lot of times people don't even think to share or to like. Not that they don't want to, but they just don't think about it. Whereas if, and this, okay, all that, I digressed. People, influencers say, ask your community to share and to like, because a lot of times they don't mean to. It's not that they don't want to, they just don't think about it. And they said you'd be surprised, or they may not be subscribed. And ask them, if you're not subscribed already, I would love for you to be subscribed to my channel. So now I don't care anymore. And before it was like, oh, I don't know if I should say that, you know. Now it's like, guys, could you do me a favor? Thank you, love you. You know what I mean? So who do I have here? Yes, we will support you in any way you need. Thank you, Bargain. That's all I ask, is just to share and like. You should lease out your fake bakes to new construction model homes. Hi, Lisa S. How are you, sweetie? Tiny fake bake earrings. Oh, wouldn't that be cute? I'll have to look into that, Kayla. Thank you. I'll play more of your videos, Daveda. I do that with crocheters. Oh, thank you. I'd appreciate it, Karen. I really would. Start selling your crafts. We will buy them. That's right. San Juan is not. Yeah, San Juan's very nice. Yep. I really want to retire, guys. You can't wait to do fake bakes with you, Daveda. Thank you, Bargain. I used to craft more than I do now, Bargain, and I got discouraged, to be perfectly honest, because I spent so much money on materials, you know, because it all adds up. And it just wasn't, thanks, Justin. Surveys are also a great way to make money online. I don't know what that is. Who wants to keep a real cake in the freezer for a year? How you doing, Justin? Hi, Lori. How are you, sweetie? No one's at the door. No one's at the door. No one's at the... Well, you know what? I'm just wasting my breath. They're going to bark. Enough. Enough. They think, look at them. Guard dogs. Look at me, Polly. Let's just look at her for a minute. We'll just look at the bulldogs as they're going. Doberman Pinschers right here. They're gonna keep me safe. Oh, this one, she'll really keep me safe. Although one time we had a guy out to fix the dryer. No, I don't want to hear it. And he saw Polly, this one. He almost jumped up on the dryer. No joke. I am not kidding. I couldn't believe what I was saying. I go, you gotta be kidding me. You're afraid of her? And this was a big guy. He goes, lady, he goes, you have no idea. I'm more afraid of those small ones than I am the big ones. I couldn't believe it. what I do is I take apart my very old crafts and reuse. Well, you guys, you know what? You might be happy to know that hold on a minute. I'm going to yell. Okay, hold on. Knock it off, Angie. Get in here right now. Right now. Now watch her when she comes in. Get in here. Watch. Right now. I'm going to refurbish some stuff, and I think it'll be cool. Love you all. I've got to go to dinner now. Prayers for all those that need them. Okay, Kayla. Bye, sweetie. Oh, Lady Di, I'm telling you, they are something. God, they are something else. And the littlest thing will make them get going. I could be taking a spoon and putting it on the side of the pan. You know how you get off the, whatever it is you're wanting to put in the pan. If they think it's a knock or anything at the door, forget about it. I mean, and you can't stop them. It's like, I give up. I'm just, okay, go ahead. Get it out of your system. And what Mark always says is, he goes, I don't know why you stop them. Because we had someone try to break into our house before we had dogs, right? And he goes, I let them bark, because if there is someone around or they're thinking about coming in, he goes, they're going to think twice, because the noise that they make, they don't want that noise when they're trying to break in. Because that's what forensics told us the day they came out and they dusted everything for fingerprints, which they found, and they did find the guy and all that. Well, I asked her, I go, what is the one thing you tell people to do when something like this happens? She said, the number one thing I tell them is get a dog. She goes, above everything else, get a dog. She said, because when they start barking, they do not want all of that, the barking brought to them trying to get in. So shortly after, we got a dog. Well, Deborah, and that's what mine do. When one barks and the other one starts, so it's just, you're right. It's just a ripple effect. When one barks, the other one starts, and oh my gosh, materials add up so much. I mean, I just can't even begin to tell you. What I make on YouTube right now, which is nothing. I mean, it's, you can see it for yourself. It shows you. You can pull it up, but I make nothing. And everything I do make goes right back into my channel. So I don't make anything that is beyond what I put into it, if you will. Yep. What are you guys going to have for dinner? I really don't know how I got on to all this. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know how I got onto it. But hey, who cares? We just talk about anything, right? At least I got enough done to where you have a different kind of scenery to look at instead of the lemons. My daughter does the same thing. Any little noise gets barking. Oh yeah, it's crazy. I do. I have to make a profit, and I'm not making a profit at all. I'm not making any kind of profit. And I've put a lot of money into it. I mean, I could do, classes, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying I never will, but the way it is right now, I just do videos and show it. Here comes the other toughie. She thinks she is so tough. Look at her. Look at that face. Look how big she is now, Val. That's Angie. That's little Angie. She thinks she's a flippin' Doberman. They don't realize they're little, do they? She doesn't anyway. Look at this one now. She's just very petite and doesn't like to be bugged. This one, She's ready for anything, aren't you, Angie? Right, Angie? Angie? Angie, do you hear me? She's ignoring me. Meatloaf. You're making meatloaf. We folks take care. Okay, Marty, you take care too, okay? Let me know how everything turns out. And don't forget to do those orange slices. Make your simple syrup, put it in the simple syrup. I have a video on that. And then put them in your dehydrator. Oh, you had chili dogs? That sounds good too. I skipped dinner tonight, had late lunch. Okay, Margie. I'm eating salad with lots of veggies and chicken. Ooh, I love that. I love salad. We enjoy anything talked about. Stop it. Okay, Lisa. Pizza. Remember, Val, when we had pizza for the Last Supper? Uh-oh. I don't mean the Last Supper. I mean our Last Supper. Do you know I still can't look at Round Table? I get tears. Well, I don't get literal tears. I get very melancholy. I will say that. My daughter does the same thing. I read that. I know. She is a porker. I'm telling you she is. Look at them. Oh, those girls. I love them to pieces, but I'll tell you what, little barkers. So, yep. Well, dang it. Now I got to get up and get, oh, you know what it is? They're ready to eat. What? Are you guys hungry? Did you see how fast Angie got up?
Man, you speak my language, Mom. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm going to cry. I'm so hungry.
Yes, Angie, I know. And then there's Polly, and she just kind of looks like, okay, if you're ready to feed me, go ahead. This one, she's going nuts. I know, I know. So I'm going to try to get a little bit more done. I mean, I try to pace myself because I have to work and I open tomorrow. And I still have to get my lunch ready, get my dinner, you know, yada, 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 all that crap. And, but after tomorrow, if she didn't make a mistake, and I hope she has the weekend off, because if she has the weekend off, that's the way that the schedule will be. So if that's the case, thank you, my boss, for giving me my birthday off. I appreciate it. Well, you know what I'm going to say to her if she is there, and if she says, oh, you know what? I didn't put you on the schedule. I'm going to say, well, Julie, I thought you were doing that because it was my birthday. You were doing that to be nice. I am going to say that. So maybe she'll say, oh, okay, just keep it off since I don't have you on there already. Hi, Lisa H. How are you, sweetie? Now she's going into conniptions because of, I said, are you ready to, you know what, EAT? Now she's sitting down again thinking, was this a mean joke? You must be joking.
So I think I'll just, I don't know, I'm going to clean myself for a minute.
Lisa H, what do you, hi, Elman. How you doing, sweetie? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, bargain shopper. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, Angie and Polly. I've been decorating, Lisa. Look, got the fireplace done. Mantle's pretty well done, but oh, what do we have here? Oh boy, look. Summertime, summertime. Woo! Yep, still have summertime there. So I got to get that redone. Thank you so much, bargain shopper. That is so sweet. I appreciate that very much. So I got to get that done. How are you doing, Ella Man? I hope you're doing well, sweetie. Yeah, I gotta get that done. You guys, I don't know what is wrong. I used to be able, I was telling Daisha the other day, I would be able to decorate my whole house within 2 days, top to bottom, okay? I mean everything. I mean everything done, boxes put out, everything. I cannot begin to tell you how long it takes me. There's still the same amount of hours in a day. Nothing's changed there. The only thing that's changed is me. And you know what's weird? Ever since Tanya died, and I think it has something to do with this, I've tried to analyze myself, self-analyzation. I don't go to a therapist or anything, but I think some of it has to do with some underlying depression. It has to be, because it's so hard for me to get going and to get motivated. Although in my mind I'm motivated, right? I'm motivated in my mind and thinking, okay, and the ideas are endless, what I want to do. But it's just getting that initiative to get up, get the and to get going. And I do believe I honestly believe some of it has to do with depression, and this didn't start until after she died. So I can't help but think it has something to do with it. There's days I literally have to push myself to get up. I mean, I could sleep all day, and I've never been that way. I have never, ever been one just to sleep. And now I can find myself at times to where I'll sleep, I get up and I think, oh, forget it, I'm just gonna lay down again. That has to be depression. It has to be. So anyway, crafting does make me happier, and it does make me feel better, and that's what I throw myself into when I get the motivation. So it sounds like an oxymoron, but any of you that have gone through it, you probably get what I'm saying. But it just takes me a long time to get stuff done now. It's crazy. But I am determined to get this done. I'm determined. Your husband takes long naps when he's depressed. Yeah, I really do. I mean, I've self-diagnosed, but I really do think that's what it is. And the heat. Oh my gosh, Lisa. Yes, this heat. Well, you know what? And I will say this last 6 months. Remember when I had COVID? You guys, I'm not kidding. I do think I have long COVID. I'm not joking. But the only thing I feel I still have is the fatigue. And I can get so tired. Well, and I am getting older. And I keep trying to deny that. And I can't, I guess. I really can't deny that. But I don't know. I guess it's a culmination of everything. Who knows? I don't know. Hey, hell to the no. Well, if I motivated you to mop your whole house while listening, hey, you know what? I would be thankful if my whole house was mopped. I vacuumed today and you would have thought I did a marathon. Thank you for coming in, hell to the no. This is a first. Are you a crafter at all, hell to the no? I don't know who you are, so I'm asking because I really don't know. But if you do craft it all, stick around. Yeah, it has lingered, I'm telling you. So I think it's a culmination of depression, COVID, I'm old. Your house is, yes, and the house, you guys, it is so hot in here sometimes. I'm not kidding. It's awful. I want you to picture this before I leave you. I want to give you this visualization, okay? Picture it, 1922. No, I'm kidding. Daveda's sitting with a hand towel, not a washcloth, a hand towel that has been put in cold water onto her body with the fan in front of her. So help me God, I'm not lying. Now, if that isn't a visualization for you, I don't know what is. Listen, I've been so sick it took a lot. Yes, a little bit, but love watching you and Jackie. Oh, thank you. So you watch me? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Lisa D. How are you, honey? I was just ranting and talking and asking people to share my channel so I can retire and make a little money on my channel. Now I'm not ashamed to do it anymore because I'm to the point now I'm on a downward slope in age. So it's like, you know what, for the next few years, do you mind if you help me, guys, and just share and like? You're doing pretty good. You're just feeding the bunny. I'm looking forward to your topic with Nana Patty on Sunday. Sundays are a fun day, aren't they? When everyone goes to Nana Patty's and, you know, everyone's together and talking and having a good time. I think it's fun. Yeah, Lisa's doing really good. I love arugula too, bless her heart. I don't know if you're going to want to let her go, Lisa. That's the problem. And I wouldn't blame you. My husband sleeps, I read. Oh, he had a stroke. Oh, I didn't know that, Lori. Or if I did, I don't remember, but I'm so sorry. True Set Free. Hi, I'm off to shower, but we'll be back. Your fireplace is lovely, Daveda. September is days of, yep, it sure is. Daveda, I believe that it's long COVID. I'm going through the same exact thing, suffering from a lot of fatigue that I just cannot overcome easily. It's causing me a lot of problems, as you know. Lisa, honestly, because Lisa and I got COVID. She got it one day after me, right, Lisa? And we would text one another asking what's the one feeling the other. And all of our symptoms were identical. Identical. She's in New York and I'm in California. Go figure. But I'm telling you, the fatigue, I've never felt like, it's crazy. I don't have any other symptom. I don't have the cough anymore. I don't have achiness. Although the arthritis in my hands hurt, but that's just arthritis. It's not COVID. You know, it's crazy, you guys. You're not going to make anyone bored. Lisa, are you kidding? You really think anyone's going to be bored with you? Yeah, I think that's a negative, Houston. Yeah, she is so cute. Oh, thank you so much. Help to the know. I appreciate it very much. I'm going to cry on Tuesday when I have to give her back. I would too. I would too. Oh, yes. I appreciate anyone sharing anything. I appreciate anything. Like I said, the influencers helping you grow your channel say that, and I never did. I would feel very weird about it, you know what I mean? And they said you need to promote your channel. You're on there for a reason. You need to promote it, you know? And I kept thinking, I can't, I don't know, I feel weird. And I thought, you know what the heck, I don't care. Yeah, May 28th, and I got COVID and Daveda, and I went through together. It was almost identical, everything. Yes, we do love both Lisas very much. Your cat is slapping your face with her tail. How rude. That's just a love tap bargain. And I also know that Pink wants to cook with Nana Patty. That would be fun. I know that Nana Patty is looking forward to that. Lisa, do you like the fireplace? I'm not going to need a fireplace this year, unfortunately. So I decorated it. When life gives you lemon, make lemonade. When life gives you pumpkin, make pumpkin spice if you can't use a fireplace because it's too hot. Oh man, TBD, we sure do. We do need a retirement party. Do lots of hashtags and start memberships since you go live a lot. Maybe I should. You think so? When life gives you a banana, well, Justin, you're so off the wall sometimes. Mark and I haven't had it either vaccinated and boosted, but mainly I don't go a lot of places. You love Mackenzie Child? Oh, Lisa D, did you hear that? Hell to the No loves Mackenzie Child. Do you see that, Hell to the No? There you go. There's your Mackenzie Child. I made that wreath. And look at those little candles. And look at that little crow. I love Mackenzie Child too. Oh, thank you, bargain shopper. I'll have to look into that and see how we do it. And then I'll have to look into Zoom. And then we can get on to Zooms and stuff. I don't know how to do that yet, but I will. I'll look into that so I can get together with my members and then we can do things together. What do you think, guys? Do you think I should do that? Get a membership? What do you think? Thanks, Lori. Thanks, Lisa. There's so many things you can make Mackenzie Child, Held to the No. So much stuff you can make to make it look like Mackenzie Child. You know what I'm saying? Well, guys, do you really think I should? What is my heart button? How come you don't have your heart button turned on for super chats? I don't know what that is, a heart button. I'm going to have to look into that because I don't know what that means, a heart button. I mean, I've only been on YouTube 100 years. I mean, how would I know about a heart button? Oh, crap. I don't know about a heart button. But do I just go onto YouTube and look into how to get membership and what a heart button is? Honest to God, I don't know, Lisa H. Isn't that stupid? But you know what? I'm just going to tell you, I'm ignorant to some of this. It's not Mackenzie Phillips. It's Mackenzie Child. See, there's a lot I don't know because I've never really looked into it because I always felt weird. But I'm not feeling weird anymore because I'm tired. I cannot keep doing the regular work. I've worked a long time in my life and I'm done. I'm done. I just know it. I can feel it. Oh, thank you, Lisa D. It's new right beside the share button under your video. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to look into that because, yes, I will do whatever I can. She's teasing me, Lisa H. She does that on purpose. Right, Lisa D? You do that on purpose to me. You would, Jeannie? I didn't know if anyone really would want to become a member. I got to think of things to do, and I do have to get a Zoom. And it would be private Zooms. It wouldn't be public. That kind of stuff I just want to share with people in my membership, and we will do things, privately, not publicly. It's easy, and you can do Amazon wish lists. Well, I have Amazon, but you know what? I hate to say this too. I can get on there myself, but I can't find where to get people onto my Amazon store. Are you talking about store? Because Amazon store, to show people where I've bought my stuff, where they can buy it, and then I get a little bit of a kickback from Amazon. Because the last time I tried it, it brought them into my private store. You know what I mean? Where I would go. And that's not what I want. I want the one that's the public. So I guess it's safe to say I'm a little bit illiterate when it comes to social media. So I do have to do some studying on this. But if I know that there are people that would want to be members, I mean, that would be nice. But hi, Robin Lane, how are you, sweetie? I want to, do things that people, I'd want to do things to make it worth their while. Oh, the thanks, I did put up thanks, but I don't know why it's not showing. Because I did put that up. I went into my studio, YouTube studio. It's the back end of your channel for people that don't know. And I did put on the thanks. I wonder if something happened. Maybe I better go do that again. I don't know. And sometimes we'll just talk maybe. And like I said, I want to start doing that coloring because I think that is very cathartic. And I love to do that. When I was a kid, I used to color all the time. Heaven knows we have no stress in our life. Why do we need to color? Why? Everything is wonderful. But I think that would be fun too, just to even in a Zoom be coloring, talking, teaching, a craft. Sometimes if someone wants to learn something. So I'll have to look how to put up membership on there. I've thought about going to Facebook, but I don't know. I've never been on the Facebook streets. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have Facebook, but I've never done, what I do on YouTube, my DIYs. I've never done it on Facebook. Oh, I never thought about a PayPal. Why would I do a PayPal though? I don't have anything to give. You know what I mean? Hi, Nightmare. I just don't know how all this works, because I've never really thought about it too much. Yeah, I do. Well, yeah, me too, Hilton. I mean, I just want a place where people just want to hang out and just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And like maybe New Year's Eve, if someone has nowhere to go, we can hop. We can hop from mine to Nana Patty to whoever, has a channel that they'd like to participate. And that's just an example. I mean, it could be any day, not just a holiday. But for people that don't have anywhere to go or, are at home and can't get out, it might be something fun for them. Hey, Muppets, how are you, sweetie? Are you off work? And like I said, we could just get together and talk, Oh. Yeah, but we would rather donate to you on PayPal instead of... Oh. I never thought of that. Oh. Oh, that's cool. And then what, PayPal just, well, I could ask you privately, but because I really don't know the ins and outs of it, but in April got sick, tested negative for virus, but ended up in hospital with a bad case of pneumonia, now diagnosed with long COVID and still oxygen dependent. June, I fell, causing a brain injury. Oh, for corn's sake. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, kids galore. What kind of brain injury? Oh my gosh. They are saying that long COVID is a real thing, and I believe it. You guys, I'm going to my son's, if none of you heard, well, some of you heard. My son, okay, Thursday's my birthday. I'm going to be 20. And then Friday, he's picking me up. And it's Jeremy, for you that know Jeremy. And so I'm going to his house. I'm staying the weekend. So one of those days I'm going to go live, because I know Kristen's aunt would like to see him again. And I think it would be fun. You think so, Lisa? Oh, thank you. Oh, you love my son? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday early. Lori, do you remember Jeremy? Yeah, he is very funny. He really is the funniest. I get them all mixed up. Josh, he's more stoic unless he's with the family, then he's crazy. Jason, he loves people and he's the sweetest guy you'd ever want to meet, but he's a little bit more reserved until you really get to know him. Where Jeremy, he's never met a stranger. He's never met a stranger. He'll talk to anybody. He's funny. And he really has a good sense of humor. So I want to go live when I'm there. You gonna go feed your cats, Bargain? Bargain, thank you again. I'm serious. I'm on my last bar, so it's gonna go dead pretty soon. But thank you so much for the birthday. I appreciate that. That was very sweet of you. Let me know ahead of time and we will share the link. Oh, okay, I will. I will. Thank you, Hell to the No. Oh yeah, I laughed so hard. Oh, so you saw that night, huh, Lori? Thanks, Robin. Oh, thank you, Lisa D. Well, I really do care about these people. And Justin, he's just being funny. How you doing, Muppets? The week is over for you now, sweetie, right? You don't have to work this weekend, right? And I'll open your guys' gift on my birthday. I'll put the camera on, open it, Muppets. I wanted to keep it so I had something to open up. I'm trying to go back and see. I always want to read everybody's. Kathy, so sorry, Kathy. What's going on, Kathy? What's going on? You have a headache that doesn't want to leave. Ugh. When I had the beginning of COVID, I'm telling you, it was a headache like I have never experienced in my life. It was not a headache. It felt like my head was in a vice. And it felt like that vice just kept getting twisted just a little bit more, and kept tightening. It was the most awful feeling I have ever felt in a headache. It was weird. Oh, Helton, that's so sweet of you. You're a superstar and we will help. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'd like to retire by, I was going to try to wait till this time next year. I don't think I can do it. I just don't think. It's just not in me. I just know that I know I'm getting done. You know what I mean? I'm going to be 67 years old. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do I want to work? Oh, no. I would be going on to 68 if I waited until August of next year. You have to go back for the maid. Okay, I have to go back to being the maid. Oh, I'm hearing you there. For corn's sake, have a great weekend. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it, Hell to the No. I really do. Thank you so much for coming in. I didn't even know that you knew I existed. But thank you. Does anyone know how I can change my YouTube name? I think you go on to Google and it's, I hate to say because I don't know. I don't want to tell you something that's wrong. But I think if you just Google even how do I change my YouTube name, it would tell you. Because I don't want to tell you something that's wrong. Yeah, this wasn't a migraine either, Kathy, that I had. Are you sure you don't have COVID? I mean, I hate to say that, but I have my kids listed on PayPal, as I occasionally send one money as a gift. It's easy to set up. I can transfer money from my checking account. It goes to theirs. Oh, I mean, I do have a PayPal. I mean, because that's how I pay for everything. So I have a where I can see and go to them if something doesn't go right. Lori Coley, click on your picture and it will take you to where you can change it. Oh, see, they know. I don't know. If you have a problem, email me and I will send you the instructions. Oh, there you go, Lori. You're young, Daveda Lane, but I can understand. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Like, I don't know what happened to my super. Well, I don't know. I guess it's just that heart or something. You're 67. Good to hear your voice. Yeah, I'll be 67. Can you believe that? Good grief. What happened? What happened? Oh, hi, Dee. I'm just talking about getting old. It's awful, Lisa D. Lisa, I'm so excited to hear your discussion was adopted several kids. Parental drug. Yeah, everyone's excited. I'm telling you, Lisa, people are excited to hear that. No, you're not sick. Okay. I don't want you to have it, believe me. Now, come on, you sound like M&M commercial with Santa. Where's the M&M? Thanks, Lisa H. Me too. It's so much. You're very kind. Oh, my Lord, guys. Good night, ladies. Catch you on Sunday. Good night, Lady Di. Lab Mama, hi. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed because I have not been able to say hello to everyone because I'm cleaning up after the bunny. It's probably your neck. Yeah, that's true. Well, guys, thank you. My phone just said low battery again, and I'm looking at the bar and I'm on red because I could stay on here all night. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the encouragement. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I'll see what's going on with that super chat. I don't know what happened there, Mike, but I'm going to look. And I'm going to look into why that heart, the thank you should be there, but I don't know. But I really do appreciate the encouragement because I have always been leery for all the years I've been on YouTube. And now I'm to the point I'm like, you know what? I've been on a long time and I've really, tried to help people with, learning things and all. And I'm just going to go for it. Hey, Thing One, how are you? Thanks, Truth Set Free. Yes, have a wonderful weekend. Okay? Guys, remember the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. There's only one you, and you bring something to this world nobody else can. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being there for me. I love you all. Have a great, great weekend, guys, okay? Love you guys. Bye. The girls are getting restless now. They're jumping around. I'm going to go feed them. Love you guys. Bye.